Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Jordi Whitworth, and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Jordi Whitworth. Hello.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm awesome. We are here in Toronto, and you've been in our lovely city for a bit now, so how are things treating you?
Yeah, I've been here for 4 days now. It's been absolutely amazing. It's like one of these places that you have to come and see in your lifetime, and it's not fouled at all. I went and see Niagara Falls the other day, and that was like amazing. I'm so blown away by it. And the city itself is just crazy. There's so many nice people around, and it's nice to be around such refreshing and positive people.
I heard you also went to the CN Tower.
Yeah,
what
literally.
What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, it was crazy. We went and had a drink up there, and I couldn't believe the views. You just can go to see it for miles. It's crazy. It's so nice. I can't believe what sort of place this is.
It's a super exciting time for you because aside from all the cool places you've been visiting, you are working on a solo EP. And I know it's been quite some time in the making, so what can you tell us about it?
It's been so long, literally been working on it for now a year and a half, and I think everyone on my social media has just been so taunted by everything, and they're waiting for it, and I think now it's ready and everything's ready to go. So yeah, my first single is coming out. Cannot wait. That's called Fire. The whole concept behind the song is two people, a guy and a girl, meet each other, and there's an instant spark, an instant flame between the two that's so big that creates this fire between the two. The whole message between the song was just, I basically want to get out that everyone's kind of had this situation in their lifetime, whether it be a short-term relationship or a long-term relationship. I think they're going to listen to it and kind of relate to it, which is good. I'm looking forward to it.
The thing that I dig about what you're working on, though, is especially from hearing that track, it's a pop song, but you also have some cool, very sultry, almost hip-hop vibes in there.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, being in the band, it was always difficult because we was just growing up doing pop songs. So although that was something that I really enjoyed, it was also quite difficult because that wasn't just my sound and that weren't just what I wanted to do. So like I said, it was always difficult because I had 4 other boys to kind of go through in whatever songs that we ever covered or wanted to write and do. Whereas now transitioning into the solo is so much easier because everything's just through me and it's my decision at the end of the day. And like I said, now I've still got that pop side to things because the fans grew up with me hearing the pop sort of music, but also bringing my side to it, which is more like R&B, like I said, hip-hop, which is, amazing.
Who were some of the acts you were listening to when putting the record together that kind of gave it that R&B flair?
So I'm definitely influenced a lot by old school, Backstreet Boys and NSYNC sort of songs, but then also the new Weeknd sort of R&B style to things. So I think definitely listening to them artists and kind of getting a little bit of a vibe from each sort of track at the end of the day. Definitely them sort of artists are the ones that have inspired me for my music.
Well, we follow one another on Twitter, and I have a couple tweets that I would love to hear the story behind.
Oh,
just hear a little bit more about them, because they caught my eye. So the first one I really agree with you on. You said, "I wish I could save my money how Daryl saves his arrows for 7 seasons in The Walking Dead."
Seriously?
No one said that before, and a little light bulb kind of went off.
I honestly was sitting there watching it at the time. I think it was one of the last episodes, and I see him. I think it was the one where they literally get bombarded by what's the bad guy's name? Negan.
Yes.
And he's still got his arrow, and I'm like, what? I was like, that guy's had his arrow. They're all shooting and all that, using all their bullets, and he's still got 10 arrows in his back. I'm like, yeah, he's definitely going off scene and grabbing them arrows. There's no way that guy's just making them behind scenes and stuff. He's a crafty guy.
The second tweet that I saw, and it's, "I'm almost hungry 99.9% of the day."
Literally, that is me. Whether it be something big or something small, I'm always craving something. When you get that smell. I had it today. We was walking down the road and I smelled these hot dogs, and I was like, I'm not even hungry, but I could really eat that. I'm so bad. But then when I eat, I'm not a healthy eater at all. When I eat, it'll be Domino's or McDonald's or something like that. I'm terrible. I need serious help with my diet. It's so bad.
What would you say is your go-to tour when you're going to different cities doing all of these press things?
I'd like to say, when I'm in London and everything like that, it's always TGI Fridays. I'm like, I don't know why. And the thing is, for me, I always go to the same meal. I don't ever change it up. I'm like, because I feel like if I change it up on that day, I'm like, I've cheated myself. I'm like, and that's so bad. It's so weird. You can tell I don't get out much. But then I think when I've been away, I think Domino's has been the main thing. But then you guys don't have barbecue stuffed crust over here, so I'm really like depressed about that.
Sorry.
I know, and like, and it tastes different, but it tastes good. So at least it tastes better than home. So that's cool. But only pepperoni. It's the only thing I can have on it.
Okay.
Can't have anything else. It offends me.
It offends you.
No, but I had a tweet the other day, and someone said like pineapple on their pizza, and I was just like, that is terrible. That is so bad.
That's my favorite combo. Pepperoni and pineapple. I know.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh, I don't know if I can sit beside her anymore.
No, don't be silly. Each their own.
Well, aside from the cool stuff coming up for the solo EP, you of course are known for doing some really great covers. So take me back to the first cover you remember ever putting together.
The first cover, I think that was She Will Be Loved. That was interesting. I mean, that was a song that I always loved to sing, like whether it be for a cover or just in general. And I love Maroon 5. They're wicked, like a wicked band and stuff. And I think that was quite an interesting start to the cover side of things. I mean, I started really late doing all my covers purely because when I was in the band, I wasn't a soloist. And obviously, after that, it took me like 6 months to decide what I wanted to do, whether I be doing music or doing anything else. So yeah, I started really late with the covers, but I'm glad that I picked that one because I think that was a song that I didn't just want to do for a cover. I genuinely liked the song. Whereas I think nowadays a lot of people do covers. Like,
it's a hits thing a lot of the time.
Yeah, I think if like a new Ed Sheeran song comes out, everyone's jumping on that. Whereas I just feel like I'm just trying to do songs that I actually just like, and that's it really.
If you could have any artist put their spin on one of your tracks, who would you love to see do so?
I think realistically, I would like to collab with someone like Ariana. Purely because I think she's got that. She's been through the pop sort of stages through her career, but then she's also now doing the same of what I'm aspiring to do with the R&B side of things. So I think if you listen to a lot of her songs at the moment, she's got a lot of like R&B vibes to her songs. So I think definitely if that was any collab that I could have, that would definitely be her. But then my dream collaboration would be like The Weeknd.
Okay.
Because he's just like sick.
You're a self-coined tattoo addict?
Oh, don't.
The face kind of says it all.
Don't.
Is there anything else that you still want to get? Like, do you have a big list of things? Or
I mean, I've recently just got my arm done. Okay. I got my hand done last, like, I think it was like midway through last year. But that was like a touch and go moment whether I get my hand done because I wanted it. But my mum and dad, I went to my mum and dad and told them about this, like what I wanted. I said, I want a line on my hand, blah blah blah. And they went, you're definitely not having that. Bearing in mind, I was 21 years of age. Like, I can make my own decisions and stuff, but I still go to my parents to ask them. Anyway, they told me, no, you're not having that. And I was like, well, why? And they were like, well, what about you in any situations in your life? You're not going to get very far with it. And I was like, yeah, but it shows a bit of personality and everything like that. Anyway, I went and had it done, and they loved it the next day. And then suddenly I've grown up my arms. I mean, I've been told to kind of calm down with the tattoos, but I think once you've had a tattoo, anyone that has had a tattoo, I'm sure you have the same feeling that once you've had one, you start to get addicted and you start thinking, oh, I like that. Start looking on Google and everything and you start thinking, oh, that's quite a nice idea. And then you start putting everything together and it spirals out of control.
You save a little folder in your gallery on your phone?
Honestly, Pinterest is full of them so far.
Let's wrap things up. Is there anything you want to leave with all of your fans who will be viewing?
Say that again?
Is there anything you want to leave with your fans who will be viewing? Just any parting words?
Kind of a almost inspiring sort of message. I guess that I want to get across in my career so far is that you don't have to start at any age in any occupation that you want to kind of do in your career. You want to be a doctor, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a singer, an actor. You don't have to start when you're born to make that happen. Just give it a go from whatever age that you are now. And yeah, just do as best as you can, I guess.
Those are amazing parting words.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I started my site when I was 17, so it's really cool. I'm 21 now as well.
Exactly.
So it's very cool just to see everything that you've been able to accomplish so far.
Exactly.
Best of luck with the EP.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. And remember, to everyone viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.
Cheers.